Hello my friends, and welcome back to Mutant Year Zero, Seeds of Evil. I decided to sober up before I started playing this game again. After wasting 2 medkits and playing terribly. And yet somehow still managing to stay alive and not killing myself. I don't know if I should be doing this first or this. I guess it doesn't really matter either way. Let's get to work.
Wait, I know those antlers. It can't be him, can it?
Is that the moose?
It is you. Big Khan. You were our top stalker, but you left the Ark to wander the zone. We thought you were dead.
Alive and kicking, stalkers. It's been a long time, hasn't it? But maybe you're not who you say you are, huh? Maybe you're some of those damn imposters trying to trap Big Khan.
Whoa, imposters? You've been out here breathing the fumes too long, Khan. What's got you so rattled?
I've walked from one end of this wasteland to the other. Seen some shit you rookies wouldn't believe. I don't fear nothing. Until now. Something strange is going on all across the zone. Ghouls are disappearing and getting replaced by copies. But they're made out of plants. I call them pod ghouls. This ain't the zone fumes talking, alright? I'm on my way to the Ark to warn the Elder. So, if you'd excuse me.
A lot's happened since you've been traveling, Khan. The Ark won't be much help right now.
Yep.
We're on a mission to capture Goran, a renegade mutant with the power to control plants. He could be behind these pod ghouls you're talking about. We could use your skills. You still the legend they say you are?
Oh, I got skills for days, believe that. I remember Goran. He was a punk. Didn't think his powers were that strong. Okay, I'll help. Stalkers got each other's backs, right? What happens to you happens to me.
Guy is wearing a necklace of keys. And we just found a mad moose. Let's have a look at his skills. Big Khan. He gets Circuit Breaker, Silent Assassin, it's multi-shot. Okay, well that sounds like it's short range, so that doesn't sound that great. I'm not really sure that setting people on fire is that powerful now that everyone's got tons of HP. Huh, interestingly, he gets critical boost built in. An extra 20%. On top of the 10% for handing in artifacts and whatever a weapon has. That would give him a solid 30, 40, 50% crit chance. He has a level 3 boomstick. Now you know what a level 3 boomstick looks like. And a level 3 Rambino. So now you know what a level 3 Rambino looks like. Unfortunately, none of this is actually any good. I'm sorry to say, but we have truly moved beyond We have moved beyond the boomstick. Hey, it's a tank. It's one of those weird digital camo pattern tanks. I can't even tell what kind of tank that is. It looks awfully thin. It could just be a really mal-shaped tank. Okay. Radio dish looks like it's seen better days. Control station. Control station. Probably could guess that. You won't believe how much Norwegian and Swedish are just English. That's been changed slightly. Like that. Tourist information. Just tourist without the O.
Lay down your weapons. Give up the fight. Soon, you will be a part of me. We are going to be together. Connected. No more fear.
Okay, well that's gross.
I can turn you into someone so special, so fearless.
Are those two far enough apart? It feels like every enemy in this game is actually just close enough to trigger the enemy next to them. Let's exit combat. He's got 2 armor.
Over here.
I am not going to be able to actually take him down silently unless I take him from above and I use all my abilities. That is something that I could do, but I'm going to have to find a way onto the roof and then nail him when he comes out. And there's a ladder right there. Wait for him to go back in. Then pick his ass off silently. To be fair, with my endgame weapons, these mobs, I could probably just deal with them by finding a high ground position and just sniping away, but there's no need to take risks if we don't need to. Okay, we're ready. Now we just chillax, relax, and wait for him to get back into position so I can snipe his sorry ass. It looks from the ring as if that pod burner there is actually not in the catchment area of the guy next to him. And so I could pick him off as well, but it's not guaranteed. But we'll take this guy out first, and then we'll we'll worry about him. This one is definitely far enough away. Get him! Murder for days, boys.
I'm gonna warn you again.
Break his face, break his face. Pew!
Bye-bye.
Wow, he had a grenade.
Get over here!
How did he... Did the grenade trigger them hearing me? Because that was a silent takedown. I used all silent weapons there. Yep, silent pistol, needler, crossbow. I did not use any noisy weapons. Oh well, whatever.
All you got?
Is that all you got? Let's use the crossbow here and keep the sniper rifle.
Oh man, you are the shit.
Because I didn't want to waste a high-powered shot there. $50 and no chance. Wings of the Sniper!
Yeah, I did that. What do you think about that, huh?
Funny part is I can only use that once because the sniper rifle has to be reloaded, which means that your standard action economy for your sniper is to reload, fire, reload, fire, reload, fire, reload, fire.
Nasty parasite.
You don't really have the opportunity to move. Move! Nice. If I didn't score the kill there, I was going to use a Molotov to finish the job. Okay, since I didn't use my sniper round last time, I can now move and shoot this turn.
Stay away from me.
Still very weird though how
Overwatch.
still very weird how I did silently get that guy.
Sorry about that. Take a look at these dead ghouls. See their wounds? They got leaves and moss oozing out of them.
I definitely silently took down that destroyer. So, and them, you know, like the flame guys blowing up. That never really, that never really did anything in the past. Like, you would silently take down a guy with a Molotov and he would drop the Molotov and the Molotov would explode. That wouldn't result in enemies being triggered. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. I'm not really sure why I was detected. I must admit though, there were a few moments when I played in the first episode that it looked to me like enemies were far enough apart that I wouldn't be detected silently taking them out, and then I was detected. So that also makes me wonder, like, perhaps in this DLC area, these guys just can't be dealt with silently. And that certainly changes things.
Look at that weird machine with the long pipe stuck to it. Did water shoot out of there? Maybe I'll stick my head in there and take a look.
Come on, you know what a gun is. Surely you would just be like, it must be an enormous gun. Oh, more digital camo. GMLRS systems. Or as they jokingly call it in the British Army, the Grid Location Removal System. There are some funny British Army acronyms. I'm trying to remember another one that was pretty funny.
Talk about a major gross out. Those pods are spawning pod ghouls. We gotta kill those pods. All of them.
Wow, it's got 4 armor. Good luck with that. I'm gonna hesitate to suggest that I want to get up on that roof. Somehow. I'm gonna have to go around, most likely. I think he'll detect me on that line. I think I remember now. There was a radio system in the British Army called Klansman.
I'm freezing my feathers off. And with my luck, it's probably gonna get colder.
And it was something map and Nokia. It was just, you know, the implication was that you were better off with a map and a Nokia phone than you were with trying to use the Klansman radio system. I can't remember exactly what the acronym was. There's another jumper there. Yeah, look at this guy, right? He is blatantly on his own there. He is very blatantly on his own, and I'm willing to bet
That had to hurt.
if I try and silently take him down, I'm going to trigger some other enemies. I gotta get close for this, otherwise I'll probably miss.
Right!
You did good.
Okay, no, I did
This way.
get that one silently. So, I guess the destroyer with its grenade just triggers other enemies because it's, you know, loud when it blows up. But for some reason,
Those fools
ugh,
banishing me. The great Gorin? None of those idiots understand my gifts. If only they knew my powers grow every day. I hear whispers from the roots of the earth. I teach vines to strangle my enemies. That pup Selma is nothing compared to me. But I'm not stupid. The Zone will make quick work of me. I need a place to hide. Iridia whispered of another Ark. A secret Ark. Hidden in the tunnels north of here. There I will plan my revenge.
Marawenge!
Plan out.
Okay. Yeah, it just must be the grenade one. I can't actually get on that roof. On that roof. I can get on the other roof for sure. I just want to be on the roof because I know the dogs can't get up there, so they will then proceed to just be stuck. Yeah, that's a pickup. I might be able to quietly off this guy as well. Did you guys really have to move there? I wonder if I should just mind control his ass. And then he can fight the pods for me. I can't actually mind control the dogs, you see. They are immune to it. You're my favorite deputy. Right, let's go. I guess we should eliminate the spawner first, right? So I'm going to presume that the enemies will constantly respawn until it dies.
Gotcha.
Actually, I have no idea what the spawner can actually spawn. Could spawn anything. Could be limited to... For all I know, it could be limited to... I need 75% chance to hit from the low ground. Unless I move him. We'll just go ahead and waste his abilities as well. It could be used to replace like any enemy, or it could just be useful for replacing the dogs. Here come the dogs. This guy's gonna get eaten. But not before he helps me kill his own friends. Nice hit. We do actually want them to eat that guy, because he could still be a threat from down there. The dogs are definitely defenseless. Whoa! That looked like a miss. It looked like a miss until it wasn't.
Oh.
This guy's getting eaten.
Feel that?
Out of range. Overwatch it is.
Overwatch.
Thought it would be in range, personally. Well, that was some big fat fail now, wasn't it? Oh! Thought, yeah, if you can't stealth these guys, I might as well get rid of my stealth weapons. But it turns out you can still stealth them.
Oh, does that hurt?
Wow. Yeah, that dog is dead. He will burn to death, even if left alone. Not, I'm gonna leave him alone.
Sorry about that.
Come back here.
I must admit, this new... Okay, needs storage key. Apparently. Just looks like there's some weapon parts and stuff in there, though. And a med kit. So far, this DLC area doesn't really, like, strike me as sort of well thought out as the first part of the game. But I could be judging it, like, you know, too harshly, too quickly here. Okay, we got some enemies over here. Pod burner. Only 20 HP. Should be relatively easy to do a silent takedown on that. If I can get a good position. There's another spawner. I think that's a med kit next to it. There's some way to get up there. You know, as well, if the enemies can be avoided, I don't think that there is really, truly much in the way of benefit for actually taking them all out. Medibot is the absolute worst enemy in the game. He could be EMP'd and dealt with. Speaking of EMPs, how many EMPs have I actually got? None in spare. I've got one EMP. That should probably be saved for a desperate situation. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what loot the enemy could really offer me. with all my late game weapons, I haven't seen any weapons that are superior to the ones that I have. Like, I haven't seen enemies wielding anything special or extra. I certainly don't need weapon parts anymore. If I don't find better weapons, then there's no need for weapon parts. I mean, what else is there going to be to find out there? Hats, maybe? I don't know, man. It just looks like a fight for the sake of having a fight. Oh, I found the storage key. Well, now we can go back around. I will have that med kit. To wait for the router to go. But yeah, it's when I was playing the base game, it was, you know, obvious. There was obvious benefit to cleaning out every map, killing every, well, not killing every enemy, but killing most enemies. But now there's very little in the way of upgrades possible for my characters, so far as I know. But even if I found a better weapon, either a better silent weapon or a better standard weapon, like say I found another plasma rifle, which, by the way, plasma rifle's not necessarily better than the sniper rifle, but it does enjoy the benefit of having vastly more ammunition to play with. So there is that. But yeah, that's more of a side grade. But anyway, I digress. The point is, I have enough weapon scrap to actually fully upgrade a brand new weapon, if that's what I wanted to do. Maybe we'll find a minigun. Ha! Why would you even build a fence here? From a, you know... Why, you know... You don't think that a human being can just stand on these rocks and go around? Come on. Anyway, whatever. Whatever, let's sneak through this area. I mean, we're not even looking for artifacts anymore. And there's nothing to buy with artifacts anyway. Apparently, there's another 5 artifacts to find, but what the hell are you going to do with them? After we go through this area and we tag the next area, let's go back to the Ark and actually see if there's any new artifact stuff to buy. But I don't think that there is. And so the situation is created that, you know, I mean, collecting the artifacts for completionist's sake is obviously a possibility, but for a practical winning the game perspective, they're surplus to requirements. We can go over here, but there's nothing here. It's just a bit of land. Okay, there's another way. There's another way to go. We went the wrong way. Or the right way. The Under Arc. Yeah, so if we go back to the Arc, Arc.
Hello. I hear the legendary stalker, Big Khan, has returned to the Ark. Big Khan, who defeated the Zermates of Aquila. Big Khan, who traveled to the Pyramid of Zar, the old Janko tree, the Crystal River. Fred wants me to inform Big Khan that he is a piece of shit and has an outstanding markup with interest that should be paid immediately.
Oh, okay. There are some upgrades. You can increase grenade damage for another 4, so from 7 to 11. That's pretty good. Molotov fire damage increased to 3 per turn. That actually makes Molotovs usable, since right now they're worthless. They do 2 damage plus 1 per turn, which is truly, truly useless. But neither of these things are anything to write home about. Improved medkits to heal 8 HP. I think they heal like 7 now, so that's like 1 extra HP. And an extra 10% shop discount. So I guess the 2 grenade upgrades.
I hope you die, so I can heal you.
What? Yeah, so
Big Khan's
the grenade
alive.
upgrades are alright.
He's back? That sad antler head's got some nerve coming back here. You know he accidentally killed his team of stalkers, right? Oh, he felt real bad and banished himself from the Ark, disappeared into the zone, trying to atone for his sins or something. Guy still owes me an outstanding bar tab, but that's another story. Keep that moose in line, stalkers. Later, stalkers. Trust no one, okay? It's getting weird around here.
Again, I read.
Well. Big Khan is not only alive, he's as handsome as ever. Quite the moose, isn't he? We were stalkers together. Shame what happened, blaming himself for the death of his team, banishing himself to wander the zone in penance. He should realize people hurt the ones they love all the time. That's how the zone works, doesn't it?
I guess. Yeah, there's nothing new here. It's just she's restocked. She's restocked grenades and stuff.
Aye.
Which is, you know, stuff that you could purchase on a lower difficulty, but on a higher difficulty,
Hey,
you can't afford it.
stalkers. Heard you ran into Big Khan in the zone. He loves his conspiracy theories, doesn't he? I wouldn't put much trust in him. He's been out in the zone too long, and his brain turned to mush.
Uh-oh. She's being possessed by the plants. That's, yeah, that's the 30%er. I got a couple more 30% scopes, but I don't think any of my weapons need one. Because that's got that built in. That's got one. I think I did this because he's got ridiculous range. So the crit made more sense. And that's already got one too. Yup. So, yup. Yup, so yup.
Clear your mind, stalkers. You can trust me to fix and upgrade your gear. I'm very efficient, always happy. There's nothing to worry about. Really. Bye-bye, stalkers.
Delta has been possessed by the plants. That's concerning. There's nothing to worry about. Really? I'm perfectly fine and happy and tranquil. I am not bothered about being tranquil. I am quite tranquil. It's all in the name. Here I am making obscure references to Dragon Age. All of you who have played Dragon Age, there's my obscure reference for you. Okay. I cleared this area, so before we finish up, I'm just going to go and tag this other area as well. And since this is a side area, I'm going to presume that it's got an artifact or a weapon or something. Okay. Ooh, bit of lag. The Hall of Electronic Coffins. Well, that sounds like good fun. The Hall of Electronic Coffins. This DLC area doesn't look as big as... Well... I guess it depends on how tightly clustered the area is, but I must admit this doesn't look like the biggest DLC on Earth, but we'll see. But that is it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.